All right, so Drake London has been option for that 5th year. All right, so the Atlanta Falcons are bringing back Drake London. I don't think this is a surprise to anyone. He definitely deserves it. He's rewriting the history books, and as far as Julio Jones and the number of wide receivers, the great Terrence Master, the great Roddy Wright, all these guys, he's helping rewrite history in regards to these guys. So there's no doubt in my mind that this is the right thing to do. The thing is long term. He has his guy. Who is that? Michael Penix. Michael Penix is undoubtedly the new guy in charge. He is the head honcho. He is the LL Fiend, the end. He's the guy. At the end of the day, you gotta put the players that's around him, the players that have the right mentality. And when you look at a guy like Drake London, the guy's putting up numbers. So you're talking about 1,200 numbers, and it seems to me that a lot of Falcons fans don't care because it's not super exciting. It's not Julio Jones. It's not Roddy White. These guys running for 80, 90 yards. Drake London isn't that type of receiver. He's what we call a possession receiver. He is what we call a big body receiver. He's the Mike Evans. He's that type of guy. This guy's physical. You ask him to block, and he's one of the better blockers at the wide receiver position in the absolute league. In my opinion, he's the best wide receiver, not named Mike Evans, in the NFC South, and he's poised to be one of the better wide receivers in the NFC, in my opinion. So when you look at Drake London, and it's crazy that they done this because he's going into his 4th year, and the Atlanta Falcons have already decided to exercise their 5th option, and maybe this has something to do with it being strategic, because depending on this year, if we even have a bigger year for the Atlanta Falcons, it could quite possibly go up. And the numbers are always going to increase, especially with the market in football. But you just look at his numbers: 72 catches in the first year, 4 touchdowns, 866, and then 2003, 69 catches, 905 yards, 2 touchdowns. And then this past year, 100 receptions, 1,200 yards, and 9 touchdowns. So he's continuously getting better as a wideout, and we're talking about guys that it's been a revolving door for the most part. You got guys like Desmond Ridder, Taylor Heineke. You look at Kirk Cousins, and now Michael Penix, and Drake London is still putting on those big time numbers. So when you look at Drake London, nobody can say that this guy does not deserve this money, because he absolutely does. So shout out to Miles Garrett for putting this out, the news on the Falcons exercising Drake London's 5th year. But like I said, Michael Penix has his guys. All right, he has his guys. The Falcons exercised Kyle Pitts' 5th year option last year. So you're going to go into this particular year, in my opinion, especially if Kyle Pitts end up having a big year, you've already taken care of that 5th year option. And I think this is the best thing for the Atlanta Falcons to kind of get ahead of the pack, so to speak. And like I said, Kyle Pitts, he puts up big numbers. I like the fact that he is a tight end. I love the fact that the Atlanta Falcons are putting him in position to be a tight end, and he's not going to be catching 70, 80, 90 passes a year. Why? Because at the end of the day, it saved the Atlanta Falcons a lot of money. It saves them a lot of money. So I like this deal for the Atlanta Falcons with Kyle Pitts as well as Drake London. But like, getting back to Drake London, man, you got a guy like Zach Robinson. I think at some point in time he's going to be highly touted, especially if the Atlanta Falcons end up having a damn good year. Bijan Robinson, Tyler Algier, you got all these guys that are going to be coming into their own, coming into their zone as a player. And like I said, the contract is going to be definitely going to be an issue. Again, it's going to be an issue. But the Atlanta Falcons, they drafted a lot of defensive guys coming into the last couple of years. So, look, man, we got younger on the defense side of the ball, and now we got to worry about continuously, developing these offensive guys. So let me know what you guys think about this. This has been your boy, man, Mike, man. I'm out of here, man. Peace.